Flooring, a very important component in any home. Choosing flooring can either make or break the look of your space, so you have to be very selective. It's quite nerve-wracking, I know, because we have such a wide variety to pick from and select from, and you're like, what do I go with? So in this video, I'm going to be sharing a few details and tips on different flooring types and what would be suitable for your space. Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, my name is Fazati Ali and I'm an interior designer who's always giving the best tips on how to make your space look stunning. And in today's video, we're going to be delving into flooring, figure out different types. In today's video, I'll actually touch on 5 types of flooring that are quite suitable for our homes, and I will be doing more videos on flooring so that we can touch on all of them. I did not want to make this video too long because we have quite a wide variety of flooring types. Guys, do take a second to click the subscribe button below so that you can always be updated every time I upload a new video. So this is gonna be a series of flooring videos, and it would be great if you can learn from each of those videos. So yeah, thank you very much if you have clicked that button. So let's get straight into the video. Now, just before we delve into the types of flooring that we'll be discussing today, let's look at 5 things that you need to consider when picking out flooring. Number 1, really fast, is the functionality of the space. Of course, bathroom flooring is going to be different from your living room flooring, considering the high humidity and the amount of water that goes into the space. Number 2, you want to consider your interior design style. Different interior design styles also dictate different types of flooring. Say if you're working with industrial, you're going to go for a more concrete look flooring. If you're working with Scandinavian, you want to go for lighter woods. So figure out what's going to really tie up with the rest of your space when it comes to the style that you are going for. Number 3, think about the size of your space. This is very important. Try to avoid dark flooring if you're working with a small space. Number 4, always take a sample home. Don't just buy flooring and have it put out in your space and then start wondering why it looks different. Different lighting can actually make a certain color look different. So make sure you take one, probably a sample if it's a tile or a laminate. Take it home, check out what it looks like under your natural lighting, your artificial lighting, and then decide at that point if you still want to go with that particular flooring. Number 5, your budget. Of course, this is very important. We have flooring ranging from really expensive luxury ones to more affordable ones. So your budget can also help you determine the type of flooring you're going for. And those are just 5 tips that you can consider. So now let's move into the flooring options we'll be discussing today. And we're going to start with engineered wood flooring. So the first flooring option we're going to be discussing is engineered wood flooring. Now, engineered wood flooring is made of multiple layers, and the top layer being 100% real wood, while the next layers being a multi-layer of plywood, spruce pine, or HDF. So it looks like real wood on appearance, and it looks quite appealing and can be used in many different spaces in any home. Now, this flooring is made to look and feel identical to hardwood flooring, and you also want to know that engineered wood flooring installation is quite DIY friendly and is available in glued or interlocking planks that make it quite easy to install. Now, if you're looking for durable flooring, this flooring is actually quite a great option because with proper maintenance, it can last up to 30 years and it can be refinished as often as solid flooring. Now, this flooring is water resistant, but you also want to note that it is not waterproof. Now, when it comes to costing and things like that, engineered wood flooring can be a bit expensive depending on the person. It is cheaper when compared to vinyl flooring and also laminate flooring, but it is less expensive compared to hardwood flooring. It is quite a great option. It looks very aesthetic, looks amazing. As you've had it can last all the way up to 30 years or more, so it's quite a great choice when it comes to picking flooring for your home. Now, you also get to choose from a wide variety of colors and stains when it comes to this flooring, so you can definitely find something that works for your space. You can go for dark, you can go for light, you're definitely going to be covered. Engineered wood flooring is a great option because it can be installed in different spaces in your home, from your living room to your dining area, your bedroom, and it's also quite a good option when it comes to high moisture environments such as your kitchens, bathrooms, basements, and so on. So yeah, this is quite a great option, and you might look into bringing this into your home. Now the next and second flooring option we're going to be talking about is hardwood flooring. Now hardwood flooring, also known as solid wood flooring, is made of hardwood species, and this includes maple, walnut, oak and cherry. Solid flooring comes from the solid piece of milled wood, hence the name. Hardwood flooring installation involves nailing the wood planks to the subfloor, a project that requires some skills because it is solid wood. It can be easily sanded and refinished several times over its lifespan to maintain its appearance. Now hardwood flooring can last between 30 to 100 years, so it would be quite a great option of flooring that can definitely increase the resale value of any home. This flooring is 100% wood and it is water resistant, but of course not waterproof. We all know that wood can definitely seep in some water over time, and so hardwood flooring is pretty much the same. This flooring might also need a little bit more care when it comes to cleaning, and you may want to avoid using a wet mop on this type of flooring. Now, unlike engineered wood flooring, this flooring needs to be installed using nails that are actually hammered on it to the floor, and so removing it or having it removed might be quite a lot of work. But of course, also as we're thinking about the fact that it lasts for so long, you may never need to think about removing it or redoing your floors. So pretty much quite a pro and a con at the same time. Now with it being able to last so long, you can definitely tell why it's quite a popular flooring when it comes to traditional times, because it's been used for such a long period of time. It stands the test of time, and it's quite an amazing type of flooring. Now one of the cons when it comes to hardwood flooring would definitely be the costing. It is quite expensive, and so it might be the reason that you go for other flooring finishes. But if you're able to get hardwood flooring, it is a great choice because, like I said, it's going to last a very long time and it will increase the resale value of your house and so on. Now when it comes to installing hardwood flooring in your house, I think it would be a great option for your living, dining area and mostly your bedroom areas. You want to avoid using it in high moisture areas such as your kitchen and your bathrooms, because it does tend to warp or even swell when it's directly affected by moisture or water. So of course, hardwood and engineered wood kind of give you something sort of a similar look, but the difference between these two is hardwood is going to be more expensive. Engineered wood is going to be better when it comes to moisture sort of spaces. So please think about all this before choosing between the two. Now if you still want a wood look finish and maybe engineered wood flooring or hardwood flooring are kind of out of budget, I still have options for you. So next we're going to be looking at vinyl flooring. Now this flooring can provide a beautiful look for your home with very little maintenance required. It is made of several layers of strong plastic material called polyvinyl, chloride or PVC. The result of this is that you get a floor that looks like it's made of hardwood, but it's actually easier to clean and much more resistant to damage from scratching, warping, or staining. So you get the look of hardwood, but you're actually saving on course, and I think that is a great option. Now we have three different categories when it comes to vinyl flooring. We have luxury, rigid core, and we also have waterproof. We'll move on to looking at luxury vinyl plank flooring. And this type of flooring lives up to its name with an authentic wood look and superior construction. It is made of 4 layers that include a waterproof core plus a damage-resistant layer on top. The multiple layers create a surface that is not only beautiful but also comfortable to walk on. So this is your vinyl luxury plank. When it comes to the rigid core vinyl flooring, this is built to last thanks to a strong composite corner. Because of its durability, this option is a good choice for high traffic areas such as hallways, entryways, and open concept homes. Now we move down to waterproof vinyl flooring, and this is similar to the luxury and rigid core counterparts, but it is also completely waterproof. Quite great, right? It is quite an ideal option for your kitchens, your bathrooms, utility rooms, and other areas in the home where your spills and splashes and moisture and humidity happen. So vinyl flooring is quite a great option. It can be used in different spaces in the home, and it's also quite budget friendly compared to hardwood and engineered wood flooring while getting the same look and appeal. Now the next flooring we're going to be discussing is laminate flooring. Laminate flooring, also known as the floating wood tile, is a multi-layer synthetic flooring product that is fused together with the lamination process. Now this flooring simulates wood or stone when it comes to its top layer, and the top layer is usually a photographic acrylic layer under a clear protective layer. The inner core layer is usually composed of melamine resin and fiberboard materials. Now this flooring is actually quite popular, and this is because it's quite easier to install. Like I said, it's also called a floating wood tile, so it's quite easy to install, and it's a DIY project that you can actually do on your own. So compared to hardwood flooring and things like that, this one is actually easier to maintain. It costs quite less compared to hardwood, engineered wood and all that. It also costs lesser than vinyl flooring. In some instances, you can find laminate flooring and vinyl flooring being almost the same amount cost-wise, but because vinyl also has some quite premium versions of it, those ones can be quite more expensive compared to laminate flooring. It's also reasonably durable, hygienic, and it's relatively easy to maintain. So it comes with a tongue and groove which can click into one another, and that's why it's quite easy for a DIY homeowner to actually install. Now sometimes a glue backing can also be used to ensure ease of installation. Now this flooring can either be installed over the subfloor or on top of a foam film underlayment, which provides moisture and sound reducing properties. Now please be wary of the fact that you need to actually keep this flooring clean, because dust, dirt and sand particles may scratch the surface over time if it's used in high traffic areas. Also kindly note that when you're using this type of flooring in your house, it is better to use them in low moisture areas, because this tends to warp if exposed to a lot of moisture and water. I mean, there are some brands that equip this flooring with water resistant coatings, but also just to remember, water spills are not exactly a problem if they are wiped up quickly. Do not allow any sort of liquid to pour on them and sit for a while, because when it sits for a prolonged period of time, that's when you're going to start having problems. Also, if you're just moving into your new home and you've used this type of flooring, kindly consider the fact that it can easily scratch. So you can have some sort of soft pads attached to the feet of your furniture to prevent scratching of the floors. This is quite a great choice for flooring. It comes in a wide variety of finishes and choices that you can actually work with in your space in terms of tones, colors, and so on. It is relatively budget friendly. You only want to note that you cannot use it in high moisture areas, and you also want to avoid moving things on it because it can easily scratch and things like that. But as long as you can maintain it properly, then you are good to go. I would totally advise to work with this type of flooring. It looks amazing. A very common flooring option that we all have in probably all our homes is tiles. And of course, tiles is quite a popular finish when it comes to our flooring choices. And so what we want to think about is the type of tile, because we have several different types. Tiles are great though, because they can be used in different spaces in the homes, be it the living room, the dining, the kitchen area. It's a great option that can be used in pretty much the entire house. All you have to think about is that different tiles do come with different specifications, different durability, different sort of finishes and so on. So picking the right one can also help you figure out what is the best to use in a particular space in your home. So when it comes to tiles, we have ceramic tiles, we have porcelain tiles, we have glass tile, we have marble tile, we have granite tile, and all these have their own sort of specifications. All these have their pros and cons. Some may be stronger than others, some may have a wider variety of options that come under them and so on. It is a great option though, and I feel like I want to touch on the different types of tiles in a separate video so that we can discuss them in depth and get to know what each tile and how specifically good each tile is. So that will be my next video, guys, so stay tuned for that. So kindly click that notification bell so that you can be notified when I upload my next video. It is going to be on types of tiles that we can use in our homes, and I will definitely go in depth into the different types. So guys, those were the types of flooring that I got to talk about today. Great options and can be used depending on your budget, your space, your style. figure out the one that looks better for your space. And of course, get a sample fast to ensure that it actually fits with the rest of your home and the rest of your style before buying it in bulk, because we do not want to waste resources like that or regret. I mean, this is your home, it's probably your forever home and so on. So make sure that you're being very careful with your flooring selection. Guys, we still have a bunch of flooring selections we'll talk about even after the tiles. So this is going to be a series that I hope we're all going to be enjoying and learning from. If you do have anything else you want to add on top of any of the flooring choices I have talked about today, do let me know in the comment section below. I would also love to learn from you guys. Anyway guys, thank you so much for taking your time to watch this video. Feel free to like, comment, subscribe and share. I will be truly grateful. Anyway guys, see you next time with another video. Love you guys so much. Bye bye.